Chaos in Cincinnati. Protesters unhappy with the Ferguson decision take their message to the streets and the interstate, creating tense confrontations with police.
You don't burn your own communities. You don't commit violence against each other. What you do is you become a part of the system, you become a part of that positive part of the system, and you bring that change in internally. That's how you do it. So don't ever preach to me about if it was my son. I got two sons. One is a cop.
New video tonight from the ground and exclusively from Chopper 9 as hundreds move with hands in the air from downtown through OTR. Some walk defiantly onto I-75 North, stopping traffic as police make arrests.
From Cincinnati to Ferguson, these are live pictures as hundreds of protesters are in the streets again, and more than 2,000 National Guardsmen are in place to keep the peace. We are watching the situation there closely for you. In Cincinnati, we have live team coverage of tonight's dramatic events. Our teams have been with the demonstrators all evening long, and they'll break down where we stand now and how the city is reacting. But we begin with Evan Millward. He was with the demonstrators marching through downtown and over the Rhine.
And he was there as they stopped traffic on I-75. He joins us now live along Ezra Charles. It is there that he says the mood of the march changed. Evan.
Well, yeah, the mood definitely changed. This march was supposed to end as calmly as it started down Central Parkway from here at City Hall. But when we got here to District 1 police headquarters right here, the protesters changed direction. At that point, I knew, and I think police did too, they were going to keep going down Ezra Charles just a few blocks to I-75. They spill onto I-75 like a flood and bring traffic across the median to a stop. It's been a calm march until now, but now it's dangerous. Someone's running in the open lanes of the highway.
If you stay on the highway, you will be arrested.
This is the moment this march gets shut down. Some want to keep moving. Some just don't seem to understand.
We are going to arrest anybody on the highway. If you stay, you will be arrested.
Are we not peaceful?
Yes, you are. But when you go on the highway, when you go on the highway, you're breaking the law.
Okay.
You're breaking the law when you go on the highway. You're breaking the law. So we had a right to arrest you, but we did not.
Okay, so
we did not. So
are we peaceful?
No, you're not, man. Not when you
We're not peaceful now. We're not peaceful.
Head back up in town.
Not everyone listens, even as we're pushed up the ramp.
Keep going.
It doesn't take long for the arrest to start. The interstate shutdown is over pretty quickly. Police say they're lucky they overheard it on the march and had the interstate closed already.
Off the highway, off the road.
With nowhere else to go, these hundreds turn around.
Keep going. Head back up in town.
Oh, does he not have it with him?
I'm back out here live. Police tell us at least 7 people were arrested out on I-75, and there were several more later as that march turned around and kept going back toward downtown. We're live tonight outside police headquarters. Evan Millward, 9 on your side.
Some powerful images there, Evan. Thanks so much. And here are more from tonight's demonstration. It was quite peaceful. In fact, very little police had to do at all tonight, Carol.
No, that's true. As a matter of fact, from the very beginning, the stated goal of today's rally was to start a conversation. And 9 on your side's Tom McKee was there from the beginning.
So when the march took a new turn tonight, Tom was there to gather reaction. He is live at the Hamilton County Courthouse tonight. Tom?
Well, this all started as a peaceful rally by the National Action Network at the federal courthouse downtown. But when it was over, Cincinnati Assistant Police Chief James Whalen told me that about several hundred people decided to go for a walk, a 7-mile, 2.5-hour walk that ended here at the Hamilton County Courthouse. There were some arrests, but nobody was hurt as police tried to accommodate the marchers' right to free speech.
No justice, no peace.
The march wasn't part of the rally, and there wasn't a specific route. Protesters just walked through downtown, the West End, and over the Rhine. Police say they were well prepared to walk with them and provide traffic support.
We had resources in reserve, as well as the resources that were visible at the initial rally. that were working with the crowd and allowing, you know, making a safe venue for everyone. As the situation started to spread out, as it did, we just simply used our vehicular resources to leapfrog the crowd a little bit, block intersections as best we could, and make it safe.
Marchers were warned to obey the law. Most did, but some did not and were arrested.
What did he do? What did he do?
When you persist in a misdemeanor offense or a minor misdemeanor offense after warning, especially when you're creating a risk of harm to others, it makes it an arrestable offense.
There were rumblings throughout the march that outsiders were paid to come to Cincinnati and disrupt things. True or false?
Whenever a group of people unites to do something, the oppressor always attempts to discredit them.
I heard that in the crowd, and I don't know that right now. Tomorrow we will have a complete list of arrestees to release, and of course the home addresses will tell the tale on that. I heard that, but I don't know that to be true. 2.5 hours after it began, the march ended on the steps of the Hamilton County Courthouse. The tactic was to keep everybody safe, and so we didn't want cars wrecking into each other. We didn't want protesters being struck by cars, etc. And so we continued that, and successfully, we have no reportable offenses related to this. Bishop Bobby Hilton of the National Action Network wasn't happy that people he didn't know disrupted the evening.
The group of protesters that marched away from our rally straight down to I-75 and blocked off the expressway were not connected to us in any shape, form, or fashion. And anyone that would put their lives or the lives of others in danger, they're not properly remembering the life of Mike Brown. They're disrespecting his life, and they're respecting the wishes of the family.
Now, all those people that were arrested are going to be in Hamilton County Municipal Court tomorrow for a bond hearing. As Colonel Whalen said, we'll know then whether they're locals or out-of-towners that participated in tonight's events. Tom McKee, 9 on your side, live at the Hamilton County Courthouse.
Tom, thank you. And just to give you some of the numbers from tonight's action, in all, about 300 people were involved in the march and the rally. At least 100 were seen on the interstate. Police made 7 arrests while the road was shut down. All are being held without bond tonight. We're told there were 3 or 4 more arrests as the protest moved back downtown.